Marisho, okay.
So, hello, namaste, namaskar, good afternoon, good morning, or maybe even good evening in whichever part of the world you are joining us from. My name is Deepak R. Khemani, and I am one of the co founders of Bloom, along with my other co founder, Payal Irani, who is just joining in, and Abhijit, who will join us. He is traveling, and I'm sure he will be joining us soon. It gives me great pleasure to invite and welcome all of you to this 271st 271st non-stop Sunday Bloom Talk Show. For the past 271 weeks, come rain or shine, online or offline, every Sunday we have been on. We have been connected with people. A special guest joins us every Sunday where we speak to them about what they do, why they do, how their knowledge and expertise can help change our view of the world. We've had people joining us from across the globe. Each and every continent of the world has been covered. People from every continent have graced our platform, and that includes Antarctica. Yes, a scientist who was in Antarctica twice has also appeared on our program. So, scientists, teachers, coaches, trainers, speakers, athletes, army men, current serving and past retired, Olympians, you name it, and they have graced our platform. Today, continuing that series, we have a very special guest who is joining us today, and we are talking about gold and silver, the current hot topic. Everybody wants to invest their money. Everybody has seen fantastic returns in precious metals. And what better person to talk about these things? We have joining us Sujata Gupta. The topic today is profiting from precious metal volatility. Sujata is a founder and brand designer, jewel box investor. He's a visionary entrepreneur and a precious metal expert. I see Sebastian has also joined in. Thank you, Sebastian, for introducing Sujata to us. Sujata, welcome to the show. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me. A great opportunity to speak to your such expertise with me also. And thank
Tell
you,
us a,
Sebastian,
yes,
for
yes.
your
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Sujata. What you
yes.
do and why you do. Tell us.
See, my name is Sujata, as you know all know, and my brand name is Jewel Bob. Why Jewel Bob? I have kept it because it's a meaning in Sweden. Its meaning is luxurious jewelry. So I started my journey around Corona time, you can say 2020, when I was searching for the different category and how to earn from the household only. So coming to the point like market studying and everything, I was seeing the future in gold and jewelry, of course, gold and silver and diamond also. So I
Yes.
started my journey, you can say, when the struggling was there, I started a solution on the struggling period. That was market strategy, starting with the solution at the most problem time. So this
Now,
is my journey.
wonderful, wonderful. So, tell us, what are you seeing? What is happening in the world today? Why are we looking at, gold rising 50, 60% in a year and silver running away at 60 to 80% in a year? Tell us what is happening.
See, what is happening, it is due to uncertainties. Corona, we have seen the uncertainty, which this was the generation which have seen it. So people were finding a next scope how to earn, how to live first in the generation. Now the second uncertainty is coming after corona was disaster in some of the form of diseases, some in the form of US. Now latest is US currency. Latest uncertainty is the US, which the Trump is always changing his mind, and all the US dollars is coming down. Because of that uncertainty, gold is also rising very high to the top. And the investments, the people are preferring this also because of their these uncertain industrial use of silver is also coming in the coming days. A large scope of industrial uses in silver. It is EV also, solar panel also, all technical glitches, all need silver. Now there is a demand is more and the supply is coming less. So that is also making all the uncertainties, and this due to this market strategy, gold is going up and down, and silver is also going up, and it is in coming future. It's a good fortune to invest in it, and people get earn with this investment is 101% they will earn from with this investment. But you have to keep patience. In gold and silver is always a long term investment. You can't see it of a footfall in just in 2 days only, 3 days also. There are some taking strategy risk also, but it is a risk factor, but long term it is safe.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, we all know that, ever since we were growing up, our grandmothers and mothers, even our wives and sisters, have made this habit of, always buying gold on any auspicious occasion, whenever there is a wedding anniversary, when there is Diwali, there is Akshaya Tritiya. And this is a habit which has, you know, carried across generations. I'm sure because of this habit, most Indian households have a lot of gold, a lot of jewelry. The other part is we never go and value that jewelry. Nobody goes and
Sure,
gets
sure.
their jewelry checked. What is the value of my jewelry today? We keep on accumulating this. Tell us why nobody ever sells their gold.
See, it is a psychology. Even I'm a woman, I'm an Indian. So it's a psychology. Your mother has given a gift, your father has given a gift, your husband has given a gift. Why I should sell it in the market? But that why when the Modi government came, he started monetizing it. He gave the monetization policy at that moment कि आपका जो भी घर में gold you have kept it in a household, you can earn from it. But people were not aware of it, of that policy, and it was a good policy. This because see, India is the second import country of gold, a largest country of import. So that's why Modi didn't want it to import a lot from other countries. He started monitoring because he knew कि women के पास Indian women man they start investing in gold and keep gold in lockers, keep gold, stop the gold in the household. To understand that circularity, he started monetizing it. And he gave a very good policy. He gave it to just keep it in the bank and you can earn the interest from it. It was a good policy. And like is suppose for example, if a person has kept a goal in 2017 in a bank and he is earning every time. So after 2000 in 2025, if he takes out, he can take out as a gold form also, the capital, or in a way of cash also. But that policy he didn't the Indian people didn't recognize क्योंकि इतना uncertainty थी से बैंक में also crashing out. तो वो लोग बोले बैंक में if I'm disclosing, and there are many things like verification भी होता है, many things taxes है, तो Indian psychology didn't allow it. बट जो हाँ इसका फायदा किसने सबसे ज्यादा उठाया, दैट वाज द टेम्पल्स. जैसे तिरुपति जी बाला महाराज का जो टेम्पल है वहां का 2700 gold were kept in the bank, and they were the temples were earning with this policy, not the Indian, and it was a good policy, and they were earning interest every month. And agar would that 2025 में we are coming out with that capital gain, so kitna lump sum capital gain they have earned it. अगर यही psychology if the Indian people have thought it, तो they could have earned a lot. But it's Indian psychology, you know. They never take out gold. Lekin Gen Zs are now doing it. They are coming out with the startups. तो जितना माल लोगों ने संभाल के रखा, they are coming out कि mother you do this for my startups and all. So Gen Zs are now doing these kind of capital gains and learning out these things, how to earn with the lots of gold and silver. So these are the policies you should know about it. But हमारे गवर्नमेंट में क्या होता है कि they just ETF वगैरह निकाल दिया, sovereign bond निकाल दिया, but never aware the policy to the Indian people कि इससे होता क्या है. That is the main thing.
So
So this is
let's
the
talk about, yeah. Let's talk about jewelry. You know, you are into jewelry design, and a lot of investments are done in jewelry, especially by our housewives, our female partners, our sisters, our wives, our mothers. Whenever we go to buy jewelry, there is this question in our mind always whether I am getting the right purity. Tell us a little bit about that. When I go and buy some jewelry, a bangle or a locket or anything, when a jeweler tells me that it is 22 carat or 18 carat, how do I convince myself that I'm buying the actual real 22 carat or 18 carat gold?
you can do it now. It is very easy. It is BIS hallmark done on all the jewelry. 22 carat, if it is 22 carat, it is written on it. 18 carat, it is written on it. And you can even check on online also. उसका certificate you can take out online BIS में. If you go on online sites, 22 carat, if it is hallmark, किससे है, कितना certified है, कितना नहीं, every detail is kept on online. So it is very easy nowadays. Before ancestors, it was not easy. Jewelers used to charge a lot. They used to give you 20 carat, 18 carat, and they used to charge you 22 carat. But now the government policy has changed a lot, and even the jeweler can't sell a jewelry, and even the smart buyers, they can't buy the jewelry without the hallmark, and they are not supposed to buy. It's becoming a policy like a crime also. So jewelers also can't sell, and now it is very easy. They have the BIS hallmark, and now it is HOID is also coming. Even jeweler ka HOID, that is the registration of the jewelers, वो भी उसमें that is marked on the each piece of jewelry. Then in coming days, in future, if you want to sell the jewelry, you can easily go to that seller and say that this is, if you don't have the bill also, he can rectify with his jewelry that it is his piece. After 20 years also, you can go like that because HOID is also marked on each piece. So it is very safe now, Deepakji. You don't have to worry about it. Everything is clear and crystal in on each piece of jewelry.
Wonderful,
So before
wonderful.
that was when my ancestors, even I remembered when I got married. So when I rectified my jewelries, there were lots of changes in that because I got has a 22 carat, but it was never written on it. So now there are testers. So I do testing and everything. So now I come to know that it was 20 to 20 carat, and the jeweler of mine has taken 22 carat. So
Yes,
these are the things. Yeah.
correct. There is this joke when you talk about jewelers that jeweler ऐसा होता है अपनी माँ को भी नहीं छोड़ता है.
Ah, right, true, right, true.
So
Right.
those were the days when you thought that you are buying some 22, but you probably got 18, or if you were cheated. Now you are saying that everything is BI certified, which means
Everything is
if I go
crystal
and
clear.
yeah.
Everything
Now,
is crystal.
which also means that if I am buying at market rate today, sometime later, 6 months later, 1 year, 2 year, 5 years later, when I go and sell that jewelry, I'm supposed to get the official price because it is BI certified, because it is hallmark. Correct?
You're right. You will get the perfect price. What is the market rate after 6 years?
Okay.
Because
Now,
it is BIS hallmark.
now, many a times, it has been people's experience that when they go to their local jeweler, wanting to probably sell, the jeweler will say, if you're buying jewelry against this, I will give you full price. But if you want
Yeah.
to encash this, then there will be this much difference or there will be
Yeah.
this much commission. How does
Yeah.
that work?
See, that works like this. See, उनको wastage निकालना होता है, right? Like 22 carat, एक 100 gram का भी if you take a gold 24 carat का, तो 22 carat it is coming 92.6, or sometimes it is 91.6 also. So that is 22 carat. उतना 8 and 9 gram का that is wastage. Okay, but the buyer here should be smart in selling, because you are selling after 6 to 7 years, right? After 6 to 7 years, the cost price which you have, supposed today you have given 1,25,000 for the 10 gram. After 26 years, the value of the gold price has to hike now. So you will get that market price, irrespective wastage, whatever he is cutting. See, he has, his jeweler also have some expenses. So he cut accordingly, according to that. But if you go to your own seller where you have bought it from, he will give you 100%. So that is, you should have the bill also. And if it suppose if you don't have the bill, the seller knows that is his jewelry. He has the computer record also nowadays, and even BIS hallmark is also there. So you will get 100% if you're selling to the same seller, irrespective. Otherwise, see, market mein jeweler, they also have to earn some kind of money, so wastage they cut. But they are not supposed to cut, because you're selling after 6 years, so you will get the market price. And you should be also satisfied. You have, suppose today 1,25,000 you have invested today, and suppose it is 2,50,000 10 gram ka 6 years mein, so you're getting the return also na?
Yes.
So it's vice versa, both the
Okay.
ways.
So one part is that. The other
Hmm.
part is it is also said nowadays that if you go and buy gold from reputed big name builders, some people who have got chains or are part of corporates, chances are the quality of the gold will be exactly what they tell you. But if you buy from your nearby, small shop, one shop jeweler,
Small
chances
shops
are
and
there
all.
may be cheating. Does it work like that? I mean, if you are buying from big
No,
corporate
it is doesn't
jewelers, the
work.
quality.
Depends on your. Sorry to interrupt you, sir.
No, no problem.
Um, no, it is. You can buy from the small shops also. You should have a trust. You should have a bill also. Not that it. If you're buying from a small jeweler, you should always ask for the bill. Bill का part ये होता है कि you are trusted with the small. And see, the brand has his own name and fame. So it is not they will charge you extra. Brand will always charge you making price में extra, because they have the taxes also inputs in it, their brand name also. So you are
Yes,
giving more extra prices to the brand. It is
yes,
not like that they are going to cheat. Small sellers are going to cheat you. It is not like that. But you should have the proper transaction. When you are buying it from a small seller, also, you should see even small seller has the BIS mark. Even the small seller are supposed to be doing now today HOID. And HOID is also, you can check online he is registered or not. So, and you should take a form of bill also. Either you're paying cash or either you're paying जो भी bank के through, you should have a proper bill with it. So you're not cheated anyway. With the small seller also, brand name and big sellers, they always carry extra expenses on it, on the jewelry part. See, making charges will increase, brand will increase, wastage will increase. Small sellers, they don't put you so much expenses because they want to sell it and become a repo in the market.
yes.
I think in that way. I don't know how the
Okay,
people think in that way, but I think everyone is genuine nowadays, because government policies are very tight nowadays. To sell even a piece of gold jewelry, 10 gram, you have to have a proper bill.
good. Now, let's come a little bit towards silver. We saw in the last few weeks and months, for some reason, the price of silver shot up, and we were actually hearing that there is a
Yeah.
shortage of physical silver in the market. Was there
Yes.
actually a shortage, or was this something which was driven up by traders who were,
It
playing?
was, see, both the things. I can say in this, see. the trading part I can say, see, NCX mein what was happening, like if the silver was suppose 1,16,000, I'm giving you example, before 15 days, before Dhanteras, if the NCX mein it was 116, so physical mein there was 125. And because coming of the events of Diwali and Dhanteras, people, traders were selling in black also. I'm not
Hmm.
saying convincing that, but what I have seen in market, 125 ka they were selling in 130, and that was arising because of the silver demand also and the supply consistency. Till Dhanteras, supply was completely out of the way when the Dhanteras came because all the silvers were stocked up. Like it's like potato. If you put it in a cold storage and then you sell after 1 month, what will happen? It was like this. It was like this. So both the ways the things were working, and there was industrial demand also of silver. And what was happening? Solar. There was a solar panel ka demand. There was Dhanteras ka event. There was Diwali coming. So people were forcing to buy because on Dhanteras they have to buy silver. They have to buy gold. So there was the fluctuation of both the things. And MCX was showing people won't buy from MCX now, they have to buy physically. So MCS
Physical.
was showing something different. Physically, it was going something different. Black marketing was going different. So there was a lot of history going around the corner last 15 days, due to which many smart investors, which I guided them, have really profited. किसी को 116 में I have done it, and they have sold to me only 155, 160, 180, and I have taken. And where there was a demand, I have sold them. So
Yeah.
because jewelry part में क्या हो रहा है? Because अभी what is rising in jewelry is in silver jewelry. Silver jewelry, what is the main profit? Because it's going to the Europe countries. US ने ban कर दिया, tariff is there, tax is there. So silver demand is coming more of the Europe export market. So जितने silver jewelries हैं, it is going to Europe. Mostly 80% of silver is jewelry is exporting in Europe. And all the starters, I'm inviting all the startups to start the startup with silver jewelry and explore this export country rather than from gold, because it has a huge advantage in it and lots
Wonderful.
of profit in it in coming terms.
Now,
So
my
this,
question is this. Yeah, yeah. So, we have seen gold when you buy or sell, whether it is bars or coins or even jewelry form. There is that some buy and sell difference, but it is easy to, sell it or buy. Both silver, especially utensils, if you have a silver thali or if you have a
yeah,
silver glass
yeah,
or you have some
yeah,
silver
yeah.
jewelry, when you go to sell in the market, they say that there is a discount of 50%. If you want, we will give
Yes,
you only this much. Otherwise, you
yes,
go
yes,
somewhere
yes.
else. And you go to every shop and every shop says, why is so much of a difference when you go and sell your silver?
Sir, yes, there is a difference because I tell you what happens when you make, like, even I have a silver glass. If you make this glass, this mold, when you make it, lots of other impurities are kept to mold it because silver is hard. To make it in a jewelry form, to make it utensils, there is 75% only silver left in the utensil, in this
Okay.
articles. When you buy a tray, like silver tray, it is only 50% silver in it because you have to
Oh,
mold it in a flat form and then you have to curve it. So the it is not a proper investments in that way. A proper investment silver is only in bar, in coins. You will get it. In utensils and ornaments, what happens sometimes ornaments carry 92, like pile hai, anklets hai, women anklets are there. It carries 92.5% silver in it. So that is considered to be 100%. Then you can get a profit of margin in that. But utensils, it is very difficult, like lemon sets, hai, jugs, hai. How to make that hard form of silver to utensils? It carries
yeah.
many things. Nickel is also there, zinc is also there, lots of impurities also there to mold it. So iron is also there. So like that's why I, because handle of the tray is made of iron. So just the cover of silver is made on it. So many things are there which makes it. It is not the fault of the jeweler. It is the fault of the making of it, because silver is made in that way. Always invest in silver in bars and coins if you're thinking of investments for the luxury purpose, because our ancestors, our astrological purpose, if I say, they always
Yes.
say drink a water in a chandika glass
Silver.
or a silver
Yes.
glass.
Yes.
So that contains prosperity aspects. That is not
Yeah.
an investment. That is investment for your personal being, for your
Okay.
prosperity, your luck.
Yes.
So these are the things which makes silver. If you're thinking of investment, always bar. If you're thinking of luxury items, eating in a thali and everything, so consider it is a 50% of silver you're eating it, on it. So that is my point of view. Like in jewelry
Wonderful.
also, like chain. If you're wearing a silver chain, it has
Yeah.
80% of silver. If you're making a stud, there's a different kind of ranges which can be molded and invested and take out the investment. So it is
Yes.
different. So it
Wonderful.
is
Thank you
different.
for clarifying that. Yeah, I've always wondered when you go and sell your silver utensils, why is there a 50% markdown
No, you
when you
won't
are
get.
going to
You will
sell?
get 50% sir in that, because I know the hardship which goes with the silver is this only. It is
Yeah.
very tough to mold it. Gold is easily
Mm,
molded, but silver can't be molded very easily.
wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for explaining that. I see Abhijit has also joined in. Abhijit, if you can hear me, would you like to ask some questions? Go ahead. Yeah.
No, no, no. You go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just joined in, so let me get into the
Sure.
flow in some time. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay,
So let
okay.
me
Thank
bring
you,
in
Abhijit
Payal.
sir. Yeah.
Let me bring in Payal. Payal, join in.
Hello.
Hello,
Uh,
Payal. How are
at
you?
last, I have logged in on my laptop. Uh,
Okay.
so I have a particular question, but I really don't know if it is in the sync with this topic. How about as a woman? We have always been said, like my grandmother, my mother used to say, "Gold save karna chahiye." So whenever India, especially from Bombay, born and brought up in Bombay, we are aware about the market of the gold and all. But when we travel abroad, say countries like Dubai में gold बहुत अच्छा मिलता है, even in Thailand.
It is a
So
myth.
what are your advice? Is it good to buy gold in Dubai and bring it in India and save it, or only we can buy it? Which is better? Is it good to buy it in Bombay, or is it good to buy the Dubai gold?
See, Dubai gold, what happens? Dubai gold carries lots of copper in it. So it is more yellowish, right? And Indian gold, like if you go to South India, they carry lot of zinc in it. So it is a little reddish in form. It is only the color difference. Otherwise, if you Dubai ka sasta kya hota hai? Because there is no tax, no tax. But when
Yes,
you bring it to India, you have to show the bill, so you have to pay
yes,
the tax. Now it is not easy to bring from Dubai. Before when Modi Sarkar was not there, you could have done many things. But now it is better to invest in your own country and buy it, because you can, if in rough times, you can always sell here. And Dubai gold, आप बोल रहे बहुत अच्छा है. It is a myth because of only the coloration. People think it is yellowish, so it is more gold in it. It is not that. You and the Dubai is tax-free country, so you don't have to pay tax. It is only 5 to 6 thousand ka difference there. But when you're bringing to India, you can only bring one chain, right? But you have
yes.
when you have to buy a major for a wedding season, for your wedding of a daughter and anything, I'll always prefer Indian gold, because India has a chink a little of it. That's why it is reddish in color. If you want them to color with the yellow, just tell your जो भी jeweler है, you tell him कि इसमें I want a yellowish. So he will mix copper in it. So
It's a
it's a myth.
question.
I don't think Dubai ka gold बहुत सस्ता. When you bring it to India, it is becoming the same. You can carry a bangle only, or you can carry a gold if
Yes.
you want a chain. only
Yes.
one single item you can go. जो आप पहन के
Officially,
आ रहे हो.
yeah, officially
Officially,
one
it is
or two items are allowed.
one or two things you can bring जो आप पहन के आ रहे हो. Not even
Mm.
keeping in the luggage. जो आप
Mm.
पहन के आ रहे हो. So it's better to do with your own country. जो इतना अच्छा traditional design they are making. According to your Indian temples are there, Lakshmi idols are there. So if you can wear that jewelry, it will bring you luck and prosperity in the astrological way. If you're thinking in that way, so if you can wear a jewel chain also, it will definitely bring you luck because gold always bring you luck and prosperity.
Thank you for sharing the insights. Sujata ji, I admire you as a woman. You're a jewelry designer. But how in this market आप आ गए? How did you came? Please share
Yeah.
some
People
personal
ask me
story.
this question very much because it's a man's world. And jewelry तो औरतें बेच नहीं सकती हैं because it's a men's world, right? So I always try to do something different from the league se hatke. It was, I don't know, it isn't born in me. So when I started with my designing and everything, and when I used to meet the Surat ke manufacturers and all, and like the diamond cutting, I used to see how they're trading, how they're exporting. When I started designing for them, then I thought, yeah, this is too easy. Even I can do all these things. It took me 1 year. I took a break after Corona 2020, designing, going to Surat, then learning all the things from there, then coming back to Bombay, settling down, then starting with the diamond export to US, UK, even Europe countries. Then after doing all these things, it gave me confidence. Here I can do all these things also. Then I started with my online platform also. Nowadays, I'm listed in Amazon also. I'm listed in Trade India also. Many ways I'm doing export online also, offline also, getting into networks and many things. And this is how my journey started with a myth, and it bloomed. Now I'm doing a business, a good business, in last 2 years after getting all the GST formalities and everything that because it was startup, I don't know 2021, 22 how it will go. So 22 I started my startup properly, and 23 it was when I really got into this business and learned all about Bombay ka market, Surat market, and export market.
Interesting. Tell me something more about gemstones. People are now investing, buying gemstones also a lot. So how
Yeah.
it is different than gold?
Um, Gold means gold. Even gemstone, like I'm wearing this Pukhraj. Pukhraj also carries a gold in it. You can't wear a gemstone without using gold.
Yeah.
Even diamond also. If we like this diamond ring, if you wear it, you have to make manufacture on the gold only. So gold
Yes.
is used in every form. So
Mm.
that is also making it a gold ka price high because at least 5 gram ka ring bhi you need 5 gram gold in it to make a proper Pukhraj ka topaz ka anguti. Pukhraj means topaz ka ring. If you want to make, you have to do it on the gold ring only
Mm.
or gold pendant, whatever way is suitable to you according to your astro chart. So depends on. So nowadays, what is happening? Lots of believe in astrology and everything because of the Instagram reels. People were not aware before what the Panditji used to say. We used to listen. We used to follow that only. But now you don't have to follow anything. You have to follow only Insta reels, and you will get all our gyanis, all our pandits now. You learn everything from there, all about all different gemstones, sapphire, yellow sapphire, blue topaz, all the diamond aspects of it, why you should wear the natural diamond, what is the perspective, what is the difference between lab grown diamond, everything is on Insta Reels. So people are more aware of it. So if they find some problems, they pick from there and they order it accordingly. So gemstones are also coming in the market nowadays. A lot of it, you can see.
Agree. Thank you for sharing the insights, Sujata ji. I have quick couple of rapid fire questions, but before I end it with that, I will ask Deepak sir to join in again, and then at the end, I will ask you some rapid fire questions.
Okay, sure,
Yes,
sure.
you just now spoke about lab-grown diamonds. So tell us,
Yeah.
with the arrival of lab-grown diamonds, one, has the business of natural diamonds gone down? I'm sure it has. And what is the future? Do you think real
See,
diamonds will
thing
no longer
is,
be an investment?
yes, sir.
My question was, if this continues, if this trend continues, will real diamonds no longer be attractive now?
See what is happening. Natural diamond ka nowadays costing has gone down due to all this gold and silver ka hikes and everything, and silver jewelry coming in. So natural diamond demand is lesser, and due to which people want to buy one solitaire ring. Suppose, okay, lab grown. What is he is just buying for luxurious purpose. He's not buying for the investment purpose, because diamond costing is not nowadays to proper investment. This is not a proper investment which used to be once 5 years before corona, but now diamond investments. So people looking for the second option for it. For second option, if you're giving for engagement ring, like anyone, one solitaire natural, if you buy BBS quality, if you're buying it, it will cost you 6,50,000 proper one solitaire ring, only the diamond part. I'm not taking about the gold part or anything. And 1 lakh grown, same quality, same everything, same with the making price, you can buy easily at 1,50,000. So that is a smart way of saving and giving your wife or your fiancé one solitaire ring, right? Just for a luxury purpose. It is not. Future is this what the Gen Zs are thinking, whether to invest in diamond or not, because Indian market is not blooming in that. But export market thing, there is a lot of chance in export. But either you are selling in natural also and lab grown. There is a very good fortune coming in exports like Germany hai, and then these even Dubai countries, fancy diamonds which are made in Surat are really blooming markets for lab growths. It is cutting the cost of the natural, and because nowadays even IGI certified is done on lab growth. Before it was not done, but now IGI is also certified lab grown diamond, so you can. There is a future now, because lab grown was not certified in last 2 years, but now IGI has taken the responsibility of certifying it, so you can have a future in this export ka future, export business in lab grown in coming days. Hello,
Yes. Block.
hello.
Let me ask, Abhijit, are you around?
Yeah. So, what I was just wondering is these prices keep on fluctuating so much. Say during Diwali, I believe silver was being sold at 1,95,000, and yesterday
Yeah.
I 1,60,000. So
Sir, on
maybe
Diwali, they
35
were
about.
sold at 2 lakh also. You are interrupting. 2 lakh also it has gone in Bombay.
Yes, yes. But then who is buying? And why is so much speculation? And people say that
Um,
it will eventually come down or it will go up briefly. So no one is sure where it is going. So should one actually think of silver or gold as an investment item, or just keep on buying, let's say like an SIP, do a gold ETF or a silver SIP? Because earlier the government used to have those sovereign bonds in gold that has
yeah,
also
right.
been stopped. So, how does one invest in gold and hope to make a return maybe better than a fixed deposit at this point of time?
No, it is always good to think of investing in gold and silver, because this is the bubble time. Okay, in bubble time, because jitna rise hona tha, it has gone rise. In the bubble time, I will tell everyone to invest in gold and silver, because in mid-November there is a astrological way. I have learned from many astrology, even because one of my astrologer, he also always guide. Jupiter is transacting in mid-November. That is astrological part where it will start again blooming up in mid-November. What the crisis have to be seen, it will be seen in these days only. Today silver is 155, which used to on Diwali it was 2 lakh. Now today silver rate is 1,55,000, right? So if it is better to buy in the down period because it will have a future. In 2026, it will have a great future in silver, whoever invested in this period, but it is a long term. It's a long term investment. Don't think of short term. Long term, in 6 to 7 months, you will definitely it will grow, and whenever it goes, you can sell now. That is a best smart way of investing, and it is today is a proper day of investing in it. And after 5 to 6 months, 101% you will get a return. And ETF is also nowadays coming. I have seen people buying in ETF. It is also a good way. It is not, it will always give you some returns. It is not, it would go down. And why it is in demand? Because I already told you, silver has a huge demand in industrial areas. So incoming and even the export market, Europe markets, has a huge demand of silver jewelry. So it is always in coming days, because of the even US, China is also buying gold because US dollar is coming down. So if the China is this way always buying gold, every day is buying gold, right? So gold is also, you will see it is going down because of the US dollar ka down period, and what the Trump always changing his policies. So you will always see after 1 month only you can see the rise coming up again. So it is a proper way of investing at this period. I will suggest everyone to suggest. It's a long term. You have to watch, but there is no uncertainty. It is now at the moment because this was expected. Because what has to be rise has already been rised up, and now it is the bubble time. You should always invest in this, and it will be after 1 month you can always see the profit.
So, why is platinum not rising so
Mm.
much? Because about 15, 20 years back, platinum was more expensive than gold. Now,
Yeah, right,
platinum is
right.
just about not even 60K, whereas gold is 120K. So,
Yeah.
what do
It
you
is
see the future of
actually,
platinum?
yeah, because it's silver is expected than platinum, sir.
Hmm.
Gold too is the now the silver and gold both are the precious metal to invest. Platinum, because platinum, what happened now, people are not accepting psychologically also. Indian people are not accepting. It is only the foreign buyers who buy platinum at the most. It's just 20% of sale, and that 20%, 15% sale is of European countries and the US country, and US has also have done the tariff and tax in the last policies, last 5 to 6 months. So even now, so where to sell platinum? So it is going down. So
So, what
because US is the major market to buy platinum, but that also downfall. And Indian market, only 5% people, the luxurious people, only buy platinum. So it is getting. And here, what is happening? Gold and silver, everyone Indian market buys. Even a housewife also save money to buy gold and silver. Even the traders also save money to get any cash in gold and silver. So that form of precious metal is coming and hiking daily. So that's why platinum is on the side now.
So, and what about because see, gold is you get that 999 certification. Silver also
Mm.
is certified by a lot extent, even maybe
Mm.
diamonds and. But how about other metals? Maybe some people say invest in copper or metals is the time to invest. So either stocks of metal companies or maybe if you can get metal from the metal exchange, so something like a copper or maybe zinc is what or aluminium, say Nalco or Hindustan Zinc or Tata Steel or whatever. So that's one investment. The second is also investment in maybe the pearls, the rubies. So I really don't know. Is that also an option one should look at when one has exhausted maybe the gold silver quota?
See, the coming factor in copper, in what my market strategy is in copper, it will grow because silver needs copper and zinc a lot. Without copper and zinc, we can't make silver any articles and all. Right. And industrial uses also in wiring and all copper is coming in the second precious metal, but not at the moment. At the momentum, what it is in gold and silver due to high demand and less supply. So copper is in the market, so it won't come to the investment part at the moment. Maybe in the future it might come up because there is a chance of copper to coming up, not other metals. No other metals will be coming because even the government is more focusing on gold and silver because he has a policy against it and he can also reserve the gold in a better form. So the central banks are also all buying golds and everything in the coming days. So there is lot of chance of gold and silver at the momentum what it is, but in future, yes, copper is the second precious metal coming up.
And what about the other rubies or pearls or
Rubies and pearls and invest. This is not an investment point of view. They are only gemstones.
just
They are not.
gemstones used from a luxury purpose?
It's a gemstones used as a luxury form. You won't buy ruby in 10 rupees or 11 rupees in a house. You will only buy one ruby to wear it as a ring on your finger or something like that. So it won't have a value of an investment. Investment part is only gold and silver and coming copper. Yeah, that will be in coming future, but not platinum.
A lot of people, when basically what happens is when they've seen silver maybe 6 months back or a year back at say 70K or an 80K, and suddenly it's doubled, or they've seen gold at 60K and it's doubled in a year, they feel like they've missed the boat. So and even if from that 120 it would go to 150 or 180 or 2 lakhs over a period of time, it will still show a compounding growth. People just get dejected at losing the opportunity and just stay out. What would you advise such people? How to get rid of that?
Nowadays, people are smart, they won't lose it because 14 carat is also been certified and 9 carat is also been certified and it is BIS hallmark. It is necessary for all jewelers to do it. So when you are so there is lot of opportunity of middlemen also to buy a jewelry. Like if this is suppose going like 22 carat ka 1,20,000 or 22,000, then you can buy 9 carat ka 14 carat ka 38,000 may 50,000 the same jewelry. So it depends, and you can sell off also that 90 because that has a 50 like 14 carats has a 50% of gold in it. So there is always agar if it's a hike in jewelry in coming years, so that 50% will also grow in that form only. So there is always a good way. Nowadays, it is an opportunity always to buy gold and silver because everything is hallmark.
Fine, fine. Thanks. So I think great sharing. I think especially the takeaways on the color of gold, maybe zinc being put so in India and copper being put more in Dubai, so it adds to the yellowness of. I think that was
Right.
a good learning for me.
Yeah,
Thanks.
right.
Thanks,
So
Sudeepa, for
Dubai has to buy copper from India. Then.
yeah, yes.
So coming precious metal, that's why I said copper can be a one chance of.
Sure. Yeah.
While go ahead with your rapid fire. Go ahead.
Okay, Sujata, I'll be starting with rapid fire questions. So
Okay,
here you go. Gold or silver, your personal favorite?
silver
Jewelry you wear daily, statement or subtle?
statement.
First piece of jewelry you ever designed?
A US student customer, which I designed 500 designs for her, and that was my breakthrough to enter in this field because then I thought 500 design I can make it, then I can do a blue.
Wow. The most underrated precious metal?
Underrated is at the moment platinum because it has
One
a great value, but it is underrated at the moment.
one investment myth you wish people would stop believing.
See, platinum, because gold and silver always will have they won't disagree with it. Platinum and copper at the moment, they won't invest in that.
If gold were a person, how would you describe its personality?
Wow, wow. It's awesome. You can say attractive.
Okay. Designs or data, what drives your decisions more?
Design.
One word that defines luxury for you.
Luxury wearing diamond jewelry at the most high pay
Your
with a
go-to
great
stat.
golden statement. Yeah, golden statement.
Okay. Your go-to strategy when markets get volatile.
Go-to strategy is always think of a bubble time. Whenever is the bubble time, you invest in it and get the profit when it comes up. It's a smart investment.
Dream collaboration for Joel Bock.
Great collaboration is investors who really want to invest with me and who want to start a new business or startup can always come with me, collaborate with me. I'll help you out.
What's more valuable, timing or patience?
Timing and patience, I can say both are valuable. See, without patience, you have to keep timing, of course, on the work level, but there should be patience. You can't be volatile and want to sell it off next day only. So you have to be a patience about the investments. If you are invested today, you have to keep at least 2 months to see the market strategy, how it is going.
A jewelry trend you think will dominate the next decade?
Contemporary, contemporary jewelries.
If you
Because
could give,
traditional food we have seen last many years.
yes. If you could give one golden rule to investors, what would it be?
Golden rule is this: always see the market strategy last 5 years of gold and silver, how it went up, how it faced the like 2020 May, how it went up, then 2022 May, how it came down. See the market strategy. Learn nowadays. Lot of learning is from YouTube also, Insta also. You learn from that. All the market. If there is MCX also, you learn from it, and then it's a proper way of investing. Then start that strategy, keep it in mind, and then invest it.
Coffee or chai while tracking market trends?
Coffee.
One piece of advice you would give your younger self as an entrepreneur?
Sorry, the last I couldn't hear you properly.
A small piece of advice you would give yourself as a young entrepreneur?
Um, why didn't I born in Gen GP?
Okay. Thank
They
you so
think in
much.
a different way, and we used to think in a different way. Traditionals were total different. A way of brought up was total different. Why
Agreed.
don't I think in that way?
The marketing strategies are also different.
Yeah, marketing strategy is also total different.
Thank you so much, Sujata, for patiently answering the rapid fire questions. Over to you, Deepak, sir.
While you are
Thank you.
becoming an expert at this rapid fire, wonderful, very well moderated,
Really,
very well done. All the previous sessions, last three sessions, we missed your rapid fire when you were not there. Very well
Thank
done.
yeah.
you.
And let me take this opportunity to thank everybody who has joined in on this Sunday afternoon, listening to Sujata talking about gold, silver, jewelry, investment, what to buy, what to do, what not to do. Thank you so much, Sebi, for introducing Sujata to us.
Thank you, Deepak sir. I had a question, in fact.
Go ahead, ask.
Yes. So first of all, great insights we could get from Sujata. I patiently was listening to Now, like somebody gives me the money, I will first buy silver more than gold. Okay. So, of late I came across Chinese machine where you can just place your jewelry and then it checks the purity and it delivers back the actual value. So it gives you cash in return. So no need to
You
Yeah.
are
go to
seeing lots
any
of reels.
no
You are
need to
seeing
go to
lots
any
of reels,
jeweler, no need
Sebastian.
to go to any bank. So is that something Sujata, you have come across, and
Yeah, yeah.
does
Nowadays
India
we
look
are
that
doing
as a
that
future?
only. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Nowadays we're doing that only. Before melting, because people say when they bring their old jewelry, they say, "नहीं नहीं, मेरे father ने दिया है. It is 22 carat." I said, "Ma'am, okay, it is your sentiment, but we have a machine. You come, bring it to it, and samne you will see the result. How much before melting only." Before melting is a conventional time ki not in China, even there are, when I was in IGS last exhibition, I've seen the machine, a good machines, even the handy machines have come. You place jewelry on it and you don't have to melt everything. Nickel how much is there, copper how much is there, silver how much is there, and how much proportion of gold is there. Everything is
Awesome.
clear cut before melting. So if the people is convinced कि नहीं ठीक है सुजाता व्हाट इज द मशीन बोल रहा है वो 22 का मेरे फादर ने दिया था इफ इट इज नॉट 20 let me think of it. I said okay, think of it, and then next day she comes and said okay Galalo, you were right, because this machine has helped us lots. That's why Tanish was the first in India to bring the largest machine or like this, and it is in crores, but that was the first. Tanish only brought it, and now each and every jeweler also small form may they have this, because the handy machine comes around 12 lakh 50,000 ka, this machine. So now the jeweler is also keeping it. Before, if he is genuine jeweler, he will keep it and tell you. If we don't also have, there are labs also. Like I have got a lab where I can go and tell my customer, go there and first you do it. Whatever you want to pay, please do it and then come to me. So I
Okay.
suggest their lab also. Don't come to me, you go to the lab.
And I've seen an awesome transformation in you in the last 2 years.
Okay.
You started, your entrepreneurship journey. So, one message, if you have to give the entrepreneurs, I know Payal had a lot of questions in rapid fire, and even Abhijit sir had some questions, Deepak sir had some questions. So, one message for entrepreneurs who are new into their businesses.
Yeah, thank you to Sebi to giving me this platform only. And it was real opportunity for the young entrepreneurs to meet Sebi first, because he gives you a good oil for luck and prosperity where you can keep your business. And last 2 years, my transformation was because of his oil souls, because
Oh,
I
wow.
Hey,
try his oil souls. So this is the starting journey of the startup. Then come to me. I'll show you the entrepreneurs how the journey can start with your new startup in silver jewelry, and even in 14 carat and 9 carat gold jewelry. Not talking of the 22 carat. You can start with the small investments. Now there is a business opportunity. Like if ghar mein, if you have some gold ka jewelry, you put it in a bank, you earn an interest on it, and then you can earn the capital gain also. So there are lots of opportunity which startup can come to me, and I can guide them in a many way. If you don't have a money also, money circulating way also of doing it. So there are lots of ways. You don't have to buy 22 carat or you have to sell 22. Nowadays, there is future in 9 carat gold jewelry. There's future in 14 carat gold jewelry. There's future in lab grown diamond jewelry, and there is of course a future in silver jewelry also,
wonderful,
because lots of
Thank you.
wonderful.
people,
Thank
and
you. Thank you
Salman
so
Khan
much.
is wearing that bracelet. That bracelet is evergreen bracelet. People, all the European countries, US countries, UK countries buy that bracelet. That is a famous bracelet of his.
Wonderful.
So
Thank you. Thank you, Sujata. Thank you.
Sebi's oils are blooming on the
Yeah,
Sunday
yeah. Thank
Bloom
you. Thank
Talk
you.
Show.
Yeah, on the Bloom platform, it has to bloom.
and thank
Exactly.
you, Sally, for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today
Yeah.
afternoon, listening to Sujata. And just to remind you, do not forget to join us next Sunday on the 272nd 272 non-stop Sunday Bloom Talk Show. God bless us all. See you next Sunday.
Thank you,
Bye. Thank
Deepakji.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you.
Abhijit. Thank you, Payal.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
God bless us all. Bye.
God bless you. Thank you.